Hello and welcome to Minecraft on our Fury server, and we're in 1.18 at spawn. It's not quite 0, but I figured to kind of see what's going on our new server, and so far it's not too exciting. We're getting close to the end of the night, so I had to figure out what to do pretty quickly. This is good. There's water over here. Looks like for the evening I will be boating. We don't have like the one person sleep at night mod, so I'll have to gather a little bit of wood and then make a boat here and try to start looking around. Doesn't give me much opportunity to look at spawn. It's just that's just kind of what happens. But that is also kind of the fun part about being on a multiplayer. You're not just going into single player and whatnot. I have to kind of deal with what's going on in the server at that time. Oh. This will be good. It'll be a nice big ocean to look around and see if there's anything interesting in this direction. Well, I ended up going a whole bunch of ocean and stuff and then circling back and found a nice hilltop here and came down through a river. It's not actually too far, so it's kind of an islandy bit here. Found a little village here on the end, not too big, and it seems like mostly the island has basically what I'm looking for. Got some trees nearby. I have planted some trees since because there wasn't too much here, and I was kind of hoping that maybe sometimes we can get some bees going, get a whole bunch of things. I did find some other types of trees nearby. Got the starter house, of course. Got the start of the cows started because that's pretty important there, and some things to trade with the villagers. But one of the things, of course, you see from the beginning is a nice little ravine crevice kind of thing down there. So we'll go look around. Got some horses, so that's pretty good. And I don't know, the shape of this hill, it's not a mountain. There is actual mountains in the game now, and this is not a mountain for sure, but pick the right spot that has no way up here, of course. That horse has been playing with the water, so I just kind of have left it. Anyhow, still got more animals up top for some reason. They really like being up here. But it's fairly flat on here, so I was hoping to kind of flatten it out. A little bit of this corner kind of cut out, but there's it seems mostly a rectangle. We're gonna need some of those. And so I figured I'd kind of level little bits of it, but it'll help me have this nice, mostly rectangular shape is kind of what I was looking for. And we do have some pumpkins. We have a bunch of different food types. This down here was part of the ocean that I kind of came in from. So we have both types of fish as well, so I'm not going to be hurting for food or anything. Not sure what I'm going to do down here, but if I wanted to, I could easily bring water inland or whatnot. So we'll figure that bit out later. After a whole lot of tree chopping and growing and such, I have gone down below and lit up a good bit. It keeps going down here. However, I did get kind of lost down there, kind of sneaking through the little crevices and stuff that are now in the game. Kind of got turned around and whatnot, so I just kind of picked a spot and started digging up. I heard my little cat over there, so it's taken a bit of time, but I have a setup of finally getting all the cows and getting the books so we can have some fortune, which has helped a lot, and then I'll get the silk touch and all that fun stuff. It's taken me a bit of time to kind of light everything up. That is the bit of down below crevice. And you know, when you have a whole lot more to go when you dig down, that creates a lot larger elevators here. So I'd originally kind of first started digging up from here because I got lost and this is where I came out from. So this was my way up. But on the way up though, I did find this original drip cave, which was interesting. It was fairly big. And I still have a bunch of ores and whatnot to take out of it. So if I ever want any of this stuff, it's not a problem. And this direction goes back to the crevice that comes in and continues down that way. So a nice big cave. Not humongous, but did see that there was holes in the floor. So I was like, oh, okay, so maybe we got some more stuff to go down below. And sure enough, go down to the next floor, so to speak, and we got our another dripstone cave, which is kind of like at 1-ish when the deep slate and stone kind of meet each other. This is technically -3, but a good area to be in to still get ores. We have some of our friends keep visiting us, so I don't have to try to figure out how am I gonna get these glow ink sacks or whatnot. They just kind of come in and visit every so often, so I just collect it. And those are continues down further, so I got plenty of stuff to collect down here as well. Of course, won't start seeing the coal anymore. I'll have to go back up for that. But there's still more downwards. Okay, well, that's a whole lot of cave. There's probably nothing much down below. But then I kind of found this spot. I was at first, it's like, oh, wow, that's where all the lava is, because I'm having trouble finding lava. But I found out there's a bunch of lava back behind there. And I was like, okay, that's great. But then I turned the corner again, or -34, and this starts opening up. More friends visiting. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And I still have a lot more to light up here. Ooh, we have a little friend. That's good. And it keeps going back there. It's kind of nice. You can see the daylight. I know that that's part of the chunk thing, but just knowing that there's more back there to explore. So who knows how big it'll be. And then I had figured, you know, gotta get onto the normal mining and stuff. So start doing some closer levels of just starting mines. It's not really much done on it, but at least down here was able to find a little chunk of diamonds, which is always nice to get started in. I haven't gotten enough to switch everything to diamond tools or whatnot, but that's because I'd just gotten the enchanting stuff done. But at least one of these guys does help you get out here and get down to the area. I always have the shield on. Have it lit up, and the lava's lighting it up, but not too much. I still have plenty of spots to still continue going in, like over here I haven't put a lot in. I mean, the glow lighting is nice, but still need a bit. Oh, I got a kiddo. Got a kiddo. Yeah. They're always such a pain to hit and stuff. They do like to get stuck on blocks every once in a while. Both them and zombies, it seems. I don't know what it is exactly, but they do sometimes. Just the right angle or something. Just kind of give you a nice little break. It can help if they get stuck. Alright, give me back my stuff. I am going to keep that. I don't know if the clerics, I mean, you know, the clerics used to trade it. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I will continue to go around, find things, light things up, and see what's around down here. Alright, so I finally have a bit of an outline-ish. So you can see it is fairly rectangle, but I have some of the corners kind of cut off. I'm gonna put a portal up there. What are you doing, horse? Oh, great. You better not die on me. Anyhow, we'll get some of that flattened over time and figure out how to do more different like terraces and stuff, different levels. But I figured I'll just get a good outline here. This side is pretty good to have a staircase kind of winding down, or so I think that will work good. Got our little cow, our little kitties. Got plenty of them out here, and I figured the best thing to, yes, little kitten can come with me. The easiest thing would be to do is to kind of get this other side hill done up. I kind of added some of the side bits to the main hill and have some bit of staircases. I might change it around. I figured it's just kind of nice to lay something out and get a good idea, and hopefully not make too much changes. But this side's, I like this side because it's pretty straightforward. Got a nice flat area over here, made up a little bit there, and then this will be where the staircase continues winding down to more of a flatter area. And probably over time figure out some sort of terraforming to do around here to make it a little less jagged. And we'll go up onto the hill. This is a little tiny hill. Not sure what I'll do with that. It's kind of annoying. But still got plenty of animals just all over the place here. Alright, so this part's overlooks the village. It's pretty nice and flat to begin with. And so I got the start of my area. Got the azalea tree going. I want to stick a couple more of them around here, but I thought that might be kind of nice to be out in that direction. Still got a little itty bitty kitty following me. And then I'll build that up as we go. Alright, so finally got that done after a little run-in with a skeleton over there. Got plenty of arrows sticking out. Hopefully not too many out of me. But I kind of refined a little bit more of the walkway. And wanted to try out a little bit of different lighting. I'm slowly starting to get in some of the greenery now that we have a bunch of different options around here and got some moss going around. I'm not sure how much I want to put in. This tree is awful. It just grew that way, so I'm gonna have to take that down and redo that. Maybe stick another one around here, but give it a little bit of time to get some of this growing. I need to do something under here. Haven't figured that one out yet. But hopefully get those glowberries and whatnot to grow. And stick another tree and light up here. And I wanted to kind of offset some of this. I need to put more moss up here. I thought about covering the whole portal up, and then I thought it might be kind of bulky. So I thought just kind of sticking stuff on the sides might be enough to make it look doable. It is close to the side, but I think that will be okay. We'll stick a little bit of a railing and stuff, and we'll kind of continue similar designs in the other area. And I want to stick something around here too for safety. But I think we'll get into the nether some other time and see what's around and continue building all this up. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.